Sophie, do you think it's really wise for you to go into the dispensary business? I mean, come on, Sophie. Really? I don't know about that, Sophie. You and hemp, I just don't think that would go good together. But I gotta go finish up some work tonight. Make me a bacon sandwich, and I'll be back later. Hey, good evening, my farming friends. How the heck are you today? Welcome back to Rustic Acres. Yeah, it's been a while. Say, we have finished off the onion harvest down there, and we finished off the cotton harvest. It's getting kind of late. Let me get my mag light on there. So holy cow, look at that car. So we have some things to finish up here before we call her night. We call her quits for the night. Let's see. We have cotton, and we have a full load of onions here in the Mack semi-truck. Plus, we have the leased harvester that has some onions in there, too. You wouldn't believe the yield in that onions. Holy buckets. Crazy. Anyways, we'll get some stuff sold. Sophie, as you just saw, she is, I don't know what's going on. She thinks that she needs to build a business for herself. Have a little store, have a little dispensary, but I just don't know. I just don't know, my farming friends. Well, let's see. Cotton. Where is the, well, let's see. 2272 at port sales. So we'll take, 2302 at, and Sophie this and that. No, Sophie this and that is not open yet. So we have to pretend that that's not there. Nope. I tell you what, port sales, 2272. So let's head down to port sales with the cotton, and we'll sell that. Fire up the old Ford. Oh, I like the old Ford. Yep, beautiful Ford. Get some lights on here now. Port sales. That is, that's up there in the corner, isn't it? Yeah, port sales up there in the corner. So head up there. We'll sell the cotton, and then we got to get rid of the onions. We have to look to see where we sell the onions are. But then, good old John. John is out doing some field work. Holy buckets truck. Come on, let's go. John is out doing some field work. He's doing some liming, and he is getting some fields plowed up as we speak. He's down there on field 34. Oh, I tell you what, traffic. They just drive. Oh, sorry, beep, cart. I didn't mean to hit you. Ooh, boy, turn your brights off. Anyways, something is going on goofy here today. What in the world? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. That's not good. That is not good. Something is just funky. Something is funky. Might have to try this over again. Anyways, we'll get this down to the port. We'll sell the cotton, see how much money we make. The whole goal was to sell this cotton and sell some onions and try to pay off some of our huge debt that we've accumulated. I think we're back up to what, 400 and some odd thousand? We did pay off a bunch after the huge hemp harvest, but we have more to get rid of as we speak. I tell you, it sure does get dark in a hurry. That it does. Pulling into the port, we have 25,213 liters of cotton. Hey, they're offering a better price than the spinnery. Kind of surprising. The spinnery, maybe that problem is I delivered too much hemp to them. Maybe they're all high. Don't know what the heck is going on. But we'll sell this cotton and we'll see what we get for it. 25,000 liters should not be too shabby. Holy buckets! Look at that money just pour. Holy buckets! Look at that. That is awesome stuff. I like money. I'm a big fan of money. Love money. Holy crap. 57,361 liters or bucks in the bank from field 41. That was that huge field that we leased from Nicholson Farm Shop Machinery Repair. So we have that done. Now we need to go and sell the onions. And I don't know where the best place to sell onions is. I've never sold onions before, for crying out loud. Onions. Look at that. 1208 at the mill station. 1208 at the mill station, so that's where we'll go. The mill station, of course, is just right down the road right here. So we got to get this truck back and pick up the Mack semi, and then we can deliver the onions. And like I said, that harvester is completely full of onions too. So we got a lot of loads to do with that. And then gonna hit the hay. Sophie, I tell you what, I got to talk her out of this Sophie's dispensary thing. Whoa, crap, jerky truck, I'm speeding. Whoa, hey, buckets. Whoa, crap, I almost hit a light pole. And we'll go from there. I got to talk to Selmer down at the valley and see about the cotton harvest down there. We got to get down there and get our cotton hard. But they've had a bunch of rain here in the near future, and it's been kind of difficult for them to get in the field. Kind of like the real world. I tell you what, this is absolutely just crap. It really is. It is muddier than a pigsty out. The tractors are getting stuck. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Fields are flooding, but, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Okay, back to the farm. I think I'm lost. Back to the farm. All right, get the Ford put away. Man, I tell you what, it was just daylight 5 minutes ago. Man, it gets dark in a hurry. Hop over to the Mac, and we'll see about the onions. Go to the port sales for that. It's going to be kind of dark. I mean, this is kind of hard to see what's going on here, but this is completely full of onions. Look at how filthy that is. I got to get that truck washed. Mac. Hey, Mac. Turn some lights on for you. We have 49,335 liters of onion on here from the onion field we did. And like I said, the harvester is still full too. So head down to the port sales, straight down this road, take a left. Not that big of a deal. Watch out for oncoming cars. And then, you know, if people drove faster around here, it'd be a lot easier for me to get around. But get some inside lights in this Mac too. This is absolutely terrible. Holy buckets. Maybe see what's going on here. I tell you what, here in Missouri, when it gets dark out, it gets dark out. You betcha. You betcha. Gotta watch out for deer too, and chipmunks, and hippopotamuses. Yes, they cross the road in the dark, and you might hit them. And a flock of penguins. You gotta watch out for them too. But it's all good. It's all good, my friends. Hope you're. Let's see. Today will be Sunday. Yes. Come on, car. You cannot slow down the Mac. Today is Sunday, so hope you're enjoying the new week. Football, so yeah, Skol. Vikings won. Can you believe the Vikings actually beat the Lions? Well, then again, some high school teams could probably beat the Lions. But it is what it is. A win is a win is a win. There you go. Come on, car. Let's go. Come on. Move it. There you go. Sell some onions down the pit. I don't know if that would be wise, but anyways, holy crap. Look at the money just pour on there. I tell you what, between the hemp, the onions, the cotton, we have made a fortune. $59,610 in onions. That's some expensive onions for crying out loud. That was 49,000 liters, I think, to fill this semi. So I think we still have like 2 more loads to go. Because that harvester is full. Boy, I can't talk. I can't talk at all. Anyways, watch out for the light pole. Nope, I didn't see that. Nobody saw that. That was a golf cart jockey move there. Anyways, back to the farm. Load it up again. And I want to get it. The reason I'm doing this tonight is I want to get that harvester returned back to the dealership, so I don't have to pay another fee on it. Is of course the wise thing to do on that. I think it's kind of expensive to lease as well. Let's see this turn here. Hard to tell in the dark. There's the shop. Okay, here's the road. Oh, man, I tell you what. And why are there so many people out and about? That's what I want to know. Go home. Go home, people. Leave me on the road by my lonesome. It's be safer for you, too, by the way. Look at the roll of traffic. It's like these kids out cruising the streets, having a little party in the woods. A little crazy. Absolutely crazy. 13,137 liters of onions left to go. And then we have fulfilled the onion contract, so we can get that harvester back down at the dealership. We don't gotta pay for that for next time. But look at this Mac roll. This is a Mac. I'm telling you, I love this semi. Ooh, careful there, buddy. Watch over the bump. I love it. Yeah, we had another load of 59,000 liters of onions to be sold at the mill station. So that onion harvest, holy crap, that really paid off. I mean, that was a dandy. That was a dandy. Whoa, where are you going there? Oh, hang on. Oh, you gotta make a wide turn. Yep, get that Mac up there on the road. Come on, you can do it. Power of the Mac. Oh, careful. Into the prairie grass. There we go. Yeah, hopefully cop doesn't see us do that. Oh, watch out for the light pole. Oh, good turn. I'm a good driver. I am a professional driver, I tell you. That is some high quality driving right there. But after this is done, like I said, we get the harvester brought back to the dealership, and then we are probably going to call her at night. We do have some field work to figure out for tomorrow and kind of go from there. But otherwise, you know, we're pretty set up pretty good. We do have some fields that, like John was out doing some work on, that are pretty much ready to be planted. So we have to decide what we're going to do. I know we talked about a tobacco crop, so we're going to do that. And then Sophie is big on this dispensary thing, so we need to figure out what we're going to do with that. She's dead set, and she's going to use some of her inheritance money for that. So I don't know. We'll kind of go from there, and let's see how much this load will pay us. Oh crap! Look out, truck! Oh, I'm stuck. All right, unload the last little bit of onions. 13,000 some odd liters. Another 15,878. So we're up to 275,383. Now let's go and oh, thank you very much for saving so conveniently. We owe 470. I'm trying to think. We don't really have any income coming in because all our fields right now that can be harvested are harvested. Let's take a look at the map because we still have 4 is our poppies. Yeah, 4 is poppies. We have hemp growing here, and we have hops growing. So we have these 3 fields that are ready to go. 1, 3, and oh, not ready to go, but they are growing. Everything else, 10, 35, 34, 33, 41. 34 is just, that's what John was working on. He got that plowed. So we're sitting okay there. Now the big one up here, 43, the hemp field, we got to get that. No, wait, that's already been limed and plowed as well. So that can be planted along with these things down here. That, you know, if we have the rotation to make it work. But I'm trying to think. There's no other field that we have that's going to be in the near future. So we're going to have to think about income down the road. We have some little bit of income in horses. And then, of course, we do have the $150 overseas jockey racing chickens. That should show up tomorrow, so we have that to do. Now, we do have all the cotton from the valley. We got to get that combine, but the weather has not cooperated there. So we do have 273 in the bank. We owe 470. So we're not sitting too bad that way. I was thinking we could add on a little bit here, but we want to do cows yet too. So maybe we should probably work on cows tomorrow and do some field work, get some cows on the farm. I think that'd be awesome and kind of go from there. But anyways, we're head back to the farm and we'll call it a night and we'll see you on the 4th day of mid-autumn. Those are some fine looking poppies. Holy crap. We got some nice looking poppies here on the farm. Welcome to the 4th day of autumn. It's a dandy. It is a dandy. 8:01 this beautiful, beautiful morning. 43 degrees outside. I got a sweatshirt on and flip-flops. Not too shabby. So we didn't do too bad overnight. We had $5,600 in income from the livery. We had a bunch of leasing costs, though, because of that harvester. But that's okay. Now, there's been some big changes over the last couple of weeks since you've been here. Sophie won. Sophie won the battle. We have a new Sophie's This and That. Yeah, that's what she's calling it. She named it Sophie's This and That. You did see that by accident a little bit in the beginning. But that is right down the hill. So Sophie's little store, little dispensary, we're going to call it. Sophie's This and That is right down the hill. So that's been put in. That's not too bad. I actually kind of like it. It's actually kind of grown on me a little bit, to be honest with you. So that is right down the hill. And then the other thing I decided to do as we wait for a shipment of cows and the shipment of Jockey Overseas Racing chickens to come in, I thought, you know what, let's plant some spruce trees down here, because I wanted to get the other operation up at the sawmill up and running, and the resin, and the wood and the resin. So I went down to the dealership and I leased I think it's a spruce tree planter. A spruce tree planter right down here next to Sophie's this and that. I kind of like it. Put some gates in here, had them installed. Yeah, pretty fine and dancy. So when the people are coming down here, we have some storage in here. We have some bins in here. And then they can just drive right through the door here. And then drive right across the floor and sell it in Sophie's this and that. It kind of worked out kind of nice. I kind of like it. I like it. So anyways, down over here I have the Massey 265 with the leased, I think it's a spruce tree. So I've been kind of playing around with it. We do have some pallets of spruce trees right around the corner. Just putting some in here. We're going to let them grow, and then we can cut them down and get that other part of the sawmill there up and running. I think that's a fine and outstanding idea. Now, the other thing is, we have a bunch of fields. So let's take a look at our rotation real quick. If we were going to start this tobacco, farming, we're certainly going to, and I don't know why it does all this. See, that's our clover grass, tobacco, oilseed radish, and corn. Is that what we were going to do? Oilseed radish, potatoes. We weren't doing potatoes. What the heck? I don't know why sometimes you come on here and this thing changes. No, this should be, we had no plan on doing potatoes and sugar beets in a row, did we? I don't think so. No. Maybe I was playing around. I can't remember. Maybe I was playing around with it myself. But it was like a tobacco, oilseed radish, corn, oilseed radish rotation. That was kind of what we were going to do. So according to this, tobacco, because this would also go good with Sophie's dispensary. Tobacco, we can still plant right now. So we've got a bunch of fields open, fields that we've acquired through that, the estate auction kind of thing. Let's see. So like right now we've got 10 and 34 ready to go. 2 is ready to go. 43 is ready to go. See, soil composition. Yeah, 43 is ready to go. 1034 is ready to go. We have some weeding to do, so we got to get that done too. 35 and 33 we need to do some work on too as well. And then of course down here we still have our, it's still growing. Apparently we're having trouble with our clover crop down there. So we could put in a tobacco. I mean, we could make 43 a tobacco field. Maybe we should get up there and do that. That wouldn't be too shabby, because we do have the new planter. But I want to get this thing up and running. I'm just kind of, you know what? I'm just kind of going around here. Now, my spacing, I have it set at 10 meters apart. I could make them closer, but I'm just doing 10 meters apart. And we're just kind of getting these things planted in here. Let's see, we should get another one out of here real quick. Yeah. And I think these are tree saplings. I think these are, to be honest with you, whoops, wrong button. I think they're spruce. I think. Let's see. No, pallets. I want pallets. No, crap, wrong one. Go back down there. Pallets. Yeah, we have the regular poplar saplings. But this is spruce saplings. Yes, we have spruce trees. So that's what we're planting here. Some spruce trees in this open space. Then we put in some backfill in here and put in some grass. But it was just being used for future expansion. And I was thinking to myself, why not just put in some spruce tree saplings, and then we can cut them down in the near future and use that for that expanded sawmill up there, the resin stuff. So there's no rhyme or reason to my madness here. I'm just kind of driving around in circles and planting a little forest. So now let's see, that's it. I have one left. Oh crap, I'm empty. I'm empty. Okay, that was the last spruce tree. I think I still have a couple pallets over here, so we'll go fill one up. And we're going to continue on with this project. And then I think we got to get the planter out. And we'll try to do some tobacco planting. Now, I kind of screwed up at the beginning when I was kind of playing around with the planter from the store. And I got, I got that way too close. Load these puppies up. Yeah, way too close. So I don't know how the first little bit's going to come up here. But we'll just put that down there again. But like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to this. We're just kind of doing this as a experiment, so to speak, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. So those ones might not get real tall because I got them way too close together, for crying out loud. That's not good. But you know what? I never considered myself to be a professional spruce tree sapling planter. I never did. I don't expect to do it right. This is kind of tomfoolery and skullduggery here. So I'm gonna do that. You know what? It's something different. And let's see, we have 10. No, there's 20 on a pallet. 20, 40, 60. So we had 80 saplings left when I loaded this one up. There's 11 in here left. So I should be able to use all 3 of those in here this morning and get that down. Now, I did talk to Summer down in the valley. The rain has subsided, but the fields need to dry out a little bit before we can get down there and do our cotton harvest. Now, we basically have 2 more days, 2 season days, the 5th and 6th, considered the 5th and 6th of midsummer. So we're still sitting okay. And I think, he has said that he would help us. If we help him with some of his field work, he will help us with the cotton harvesting. So that's not a bad idea. So I kind of go along with that. So I think we'll probably haul down our cotton harvester and then borrow his as well and just knock it out and get that done. And we'll probably sell the cotton down there in the valley. No sense hauling it back here and selling it. Sophie, at Sophie's This and That, does not really do any cotton. She's more into the hemp, the oils, the hops, the poppies, the tobacco kind of stuff. So we'll kind of go from there. And then the good thing about this is, for Sophie's This and That, she's going to sell it, we're going to be kind of the, she's kind of we're kind of the distributor, I suppose. Would that make any sense? Because we are providing her store with goods, and then she's going to turn around and sell them to the general public. So we are basically a wholesaler now to Sophie's This and That, but that kind of worked out pretty good. Maybe she'll pay us good, and the whole point is not to make the most money. Even if there's other places in town offering more money, we're going to help Sophie out, and we'll provide the goods to her business, and then in turn get paid. So that's kind of the way it's going to work. I'm going to wrap this up, and then I'm going to get the the other thing I was going to think about too was the equipment-wise and cows. While we're waiting for the cow shipment to come in, so we're going to spend some money on cows and the racing chickens, because we do need them to load up a horse, and that's got to be shipped over to Golf Cart Jockey across the seas. I think it's a descendant of Xavier. I think that's what we did, because we found one, and I contacted him. I said, hey, you're not going to believe this. I have a I don't know if it's a son or a whatever offspring of Xavier. You might be interested. So we agreed on the chicken, 150 chickens for one horse. We got to get that loaded up and that's sent to him. And then cows, and maybe start some tobacco planting here in a little bit. But I'm going to finish this up, and we'll kind of go from there, my friends. I tell you what, 150 chickens now on the farm. We've got 150 in there, or I'm sorry, 50 in here, 50 in there. Those are the max. That's all we can take. And then we got 50 over here in the free-range chickens. So those are the male racing chickens. And then we have some of the female racing chickens over here. So that is absolutely awesome. Thank you to Golf Cart Jockey. Oh, cross seas at Starrotonville City, seaside town. Yep, over there. So we got some fancy racing chickens. The horse is on its way to the one and only Golf Cart Jockey. Now, I have been busy the last 3 or 4 hours here. I have the 4240 hooked up to the John Deere planter. We're going to get that ready to go and get some tobacco in the ground for Sophie This and That dispensary. The other thing that is exciting, we had 12, 24, 36, 4 loads As you saw, we had 4 loads. I'm just going to jump the barbed wire fence, try not to rip my pants. 4 loads of Holstein cows here on the farm. So now we have 42 cows. Excuse me. I just swallowed a huge mosquito. 42 cows, and then we did have the animal deal. That's why we're out of money. 2801. I tell you what, everything is damn expensive. We had them install they just put it right on a trailer, dropped it off here, hooked it up to electricity, and ready to go. A cow feed TMR mixer. I thought about doing it, I thought about getting one of those things and doing it, but this is kind of simple. So we can put hay in here. So I've been busy doing that. We got 19,000 liters of hay. We got 15,333 liters of straw and 18,330 liters of TMR, and we are making TMR. We made a bunch. Now we got 3,300 more in there. So I've been doing that, and then once it fills up, I've been putting it into our TMR silo here. So thank you very much for saving so conveniently. So looking at our cows, the sheep are okay. We took care of them. They're pretty good. Going down here to the cows. So I got everything filled up. It only took 8,200 liters of TMR. So that's not too bad. We got water in there. And then we go down to the racing chickens. Now, here's the dilemma that we're facing. We go down into the racing chickens. We don't have any wheat or barley. And I am confused because I could have swore, let's go back in there. I could have swore I had some wheat and barley, but I have no wheat and barley. I got oats for the horses, but I have no wheat and barley. And being that this thing and the cows cost some money, crap. I was hoping because we had like 253,000 in there, and I was kind of hoping that would be enough, because it just so turns out, my friends, that field 5 is a wheat field. Now, the problem with field 5 is it costs $263,000, but it's got wheat in it because the chickens have no wheat or barley. So here's the question that I'm thinking. We have, let's see, I have 17,500 liters of silage in there, and this thing has 382,000 liters of silage in it. And plus we have all these, oh crap, where am I going? Plus we have all these silage bales. Now, the thing of it is we still have grass around the area. It's only the 4th day of autumn. We could still get some grass cutting down. We have the clover field down there. We could get all that stuff cut and make more silage bales. So if I sold the 382,000 liters of silage, what would that give me? Silage at the BGA is worth a whopping $108. That just sucks. Doesn't that just suck? I mean, for crying out loud, $108 for 1,000 liters of silage. So that means that we have, 382,000 liters in here. So basically, that's only 382. We times that by 108. That's only $41,000. Well, that ain't going to cut it. So I hate to borrow another $253,000 to buy a field 5, combine the wheat. We could sell the straw, because we have a lot of straw. We have a lot of straw. We have 50,000 liters of straw and loose straw in storage that we picked up. Plus we have all the straw bales. Let me jump the barbed wire fence again. Over here. So we have hay bales. We have straw bales. Yeah. So plus we could sell the straw bales. And then, man, look at that. Think about that. That's 470. So if I needed I think it's 264,000. Round it off. 264,000 plus 470,000. Then our loan goes up to 734,000. I don't think I want to do that. I think we're better off just maybe going down to the mill and buying some wheat for now, but because we don't have any wheat planted, we don't have any small grains planted for next year, so we'd have to buy our wheat for the chickens. Oh man, that really sucks. That really sucks. But being in debt, $734,000 really just does not sound attractive. We don't have anything really in storage that's worth any money. We have some soybeans. The oats we keep for the horses. We sold everything, and we have 22,712 of what the hell is that? That's wood chips. What is another thing? I don't know. Good question. 90,000. Oh, we have 90,000 liters of straw still. We've got some fuel. Other than that, we have got nothing else. Oh, we have 1850 in hemp. Wow. Yeah, otherwise we got nothing else to sell until our fields are ready. So, with that said, let's take the Massey Ferguson 265. Let's do that. So, with that said, let's take the Massey Ferguson 265. We'll hop onto here. We'll go down and we'll buy some wheat. We might as well just go buy some wheat. We'll fill this trailer up. That should be sufficient for enough because that's going to be a lot cheaper, a lot less expensive than it is to borrow another $263,000 for that wheat field. Bummer. I didn't quite. You know what? That was my fault. I was thinking that we had wheat in storage, but we didn't. Oh well. We'll just fill this up. We'll buy it from the mill and call her good in that department. Well, negative $7 in the bank. All I could afford was 5,716 liters of wheat. Oh, man. You know what? Isn't it funny how you can go from being so rich one day to absolutely poor the next? It doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense whatsoever. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words. We have a poppy field, we have a hemp field, you know, we have some stuff in the ground ready to harvest. We have all the cotton up, we have all the cotton down at the valley, which I'm hoping tomorrow's going to dry out enough that we can get down to Summers Farm. We can get our cotton harvested there because that would generate some income for us, and that would be very beneficial because, yeah, there's really nothing else. But I'm going to get this back, we're going to feed the chickens, and then I'm going to get the 4240 filled up with, get the planter filled up with some tobacco seed, and let's go plant some tobacco fields and see how that goes. I really have no idea if 5,716 liters of wheat is going to feed all these stupid chickens. I mean, racing chickens, they're probably higher quality. They probably have a better diet. They probably require more nutritional values than anything else, these racing chickens. But we'll see how it goes. We'll fill the first one here, and hopefully it doesn't empty out. I mean, you know what? They're making eggs already, so that's a bonus. I mean, you know what? Our wool production has been horrible, but then again, it's not that time of the year for wool production. Please don't take so much. Please don't take so much. Oh, look at that. We got lucky. We got lucky there. Now we get this one back into there real quick. Feed these chickens. So all the animals are okay. All the animals are okay. Now, thinking about it, our costs are not that bad. Really, our costs are not that bad. We only have, we don't have any leasing costs anymore. We had leasing costs the other night, but animal upkeep is a little high. Our loan interest is high, but you know, we're making $5,700, $6,000 there. And we still have $2,716 left in that. So I think I'm going to park this over here in the shed. We'll park that over there in the shed. We gotta get the planter filled up, and then I'm thinking I was going to maybe put tobacco up in that big cotton field, but that's kind of involved in our rotation, so I don't want to screw with that one. I'm going to plant tobacco in these new fields that we've acquired, and we'll kind of go from there because I'm sure the chickens are going to need some. I don't need this tractor right off the bat, so we'll just leave that here for now. I kind of got stuff laying all around, but yeah, we'll go with it now. I think this thing needs, I think this thing takes liquid, yeah, this thing takes liquid fertilizer. I'm going to leave the loader on there. Fire this puppy up. It's not that bad. I'm going to leave the loader on there, and we'll kind of go with it there. But I'm going to get this filled up with seed, and then, let's see, we have fields. Oh, what's ready to go? We have fields 10 and 34 are ready to go. So as I am planting 10 and 34, I can get one of the boys, John, Albert, Raymond, doesn't matter, get them start working on 35 and 33. Let's see now. Do they need... Oh, they need to be limed and plowed. That's good, because the tractor, the plow, and the spreader are right there at 34, so they can get busy on those two while I get the other two started planting those. But right away, I gotta get this thing filled up. That's the first thing. Okie dokie. Got them filled up with seed and fertilizer. we'll head down to field 10. We got the planter all set up for tobacco. We're good to go there in that department. Like I said, the equipment is sitting right up there. We'll get the boys on that, get that lime spread and get those plowed, and we'll be ready to go in that department. I'm going to put a headland in right here, and we'll go back and forth with another headland in. I'm excited to try this out. This is, I tell you what, Sophie's Dispensary is going to be well known across these parts of Missouri, I'll tell you that much. We got to actually unfold that there a little bit. Wait, no. Unfold. There we go. Put that started up. Set that down. And we will go. Look at that. Tobacco being put in the ground. Because I'm double-checked this. Because tobacco we can. We're still in a planting window for tobacco. Yeah, we are. Okay. So we're good to go in that department. I don't know if this is going to be a this year. No, it can't be a this year crop. We're already on the 4th day of autumn, for crying out loud. This has got to be a next year crop. Which is okay. We'll give it a shot. We'll try it out, and we'll see how it goes. Let's just do another pass right here. A nice planter. I like this planter. It takes liquid fertilizer, which is kind of I like that aspect to it. It's got a little better capacity. The same working with, I believe. Boy, that was a terrible straight line, wasn't it? I should use these ridge markers, to be honest with you. But we'll just do another pass here. The headline, I suppose it would have been better if I turned around, but the tree was right my way. I was worried about that tree. I don't want to wreck up our new planter. Cedar, whatever you want to call it, same thing. Let's see. Set that down. There you go. Boy, the hops and the poppies, they look pretty good, don't they? I got to tell you, we got some nice looking crops. We have got some dandy looking crops. And I was getting a little bit worried there before with being negative $472 in the bank. But hopefully overnight, tonight, we actually make some money. You know, the bank doesn't like it when you're overdrawn because then they charge you a fee. But you know what? That's just part of farming. You know, I suppose in all sense, we do still have some operating loan that we can take advantage of. But I'm not too excited about going that far into the hole at the bank. You know, $470,000 we owe now. That's not real good, but it's not too bad. So we're going to get, let's see, yeah, once more time. We're going to get 10, 35, 34, and 33. I'm going to put all 4 of these fields in tobacco. I'm going to give it a shot. 4, which was soybean. So let's take a look at that rotation. Because that was soybean, so that'll be cotton. Cotton we can't plant now. And then our big hemp field is going to be oats. That was up by the sawmill. So we can put oats. Well, no, we have an oat hemp poppy. Oh, poppy. Yeah, that one up there will be oats. So we'll have to put oats up in that one. I'm going to follow the rotation for that. Or grass clover, that's the same. So we're going to do a tobacco, oilseed radish, corn, oilseed radish. See, now it changes this again. Why does it do that? I don't want potatoes or sugar beets for crying out loud. Heck no, it should be none. None. None, my friends. None. You know, I don't know. We still have a 4th rotation. No. I don't know. You know, the onions and the carrots, man, they paid off big time. But the problem is the equipment that's required for that. That is just absolutely terrible. So I don't know. I think we'll just kind of stick with what we got. We've already expanded our crop base way too much. And yeah, we are kind of nuts in that department. I wonder what the last thing up there stands for. Liquid fertilizer and seed. We have seed and liquid fertilizer. What's the 3rd thing for? Oh, that must be the loader tractor. That's probably what it is, the loader. That's okay. Okay, let's do a headline down here. But anyways, so let's see. We got all the onions sold. We got all the cotton sold. We made a bunch of money. And then in turn, we had some cows brought on the farm. So now we have cows. Next step, I think sometime we'll have to probably get some bacon on here. Nothing wrong with having bacon. I love bacon. Bacon's a big thing. Get some bacon on here. Let's see. Sophie's This and That is up and running. So that's kind of nice. Get that stocked up for her, and then she can do some serious selling there. I think she's going to go gangbusters. I think she'll make a lot of money doing that. Too bad I can't partake in that money-making activity. And then we got our spruce tree saplings planted, so we'll be interested to watch them grow. And then we'll get them harvested someday, and then we'll get them up to the new sawmill for our it's resin and board. I think we make resin and board. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, we don't have any other lumber to feed our industry, but we might have to get up there and take a look because we did have some logs that were still being processed. We probably still have some boards and some pallets that have been made, and then you never know, there could be some wood chips that have been produced as well, so we have to check that out too. But other than that, I think next time we're going to be down in the valley doing our cotton harvest down there, and then after that, then we'll have to get up to the vacation farm up at the Mark Twain National Forest and get our corn done. Now, the question is, what do we do with all that corn? I'll have to look. We'll have to look and see what the price is up there, if we just sell the corn, or if we make an arrangement with the BGA, do a big silage harvest and put it in there and sell it. Maybe silage is worth more up there. I don't know, because it certainly isn't worth crap down here. But that's all good, my friends. Thank you very much for stopping in and joining me this fine and outstanding Sunday afternoon. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good week. Take care of yourself, and look forward to seeing you here on the next one. So long. Oh, crap, I missed a spot. Oh, I missed a spot. Darn it. Get back there, planner. I can't drive straight to save my life. Ridge markers would be handy. I should use those. Or afford a tractor with GPS for crying out loud. Absolutely terrible. Terrible.